Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be going over the teams you can use for Brawl 2, which is the Carolina Relentless Rumble. So here's the first team I came up with. Basically it is using Iron Arden for AoE damage, Lily May because she's a good damage dealer, and Thorn as a tank with the surging spell. Smokey is also really good for Relentless Rumble because he gives you attack buff and haste buff, he heals your team, and then also he can deal damage with his blue aura with his mythic plus. So the unique effect on this Relentless Rumble is every third Carolina that is summoned is going to be bigger and have the 1000 or fully pre-fill energy, and then she can get a freeze off from her ultimate. Like you can see here, Smokey gets frozen, and that is going to interfere with your team a little bit, but it shouldn't make too much of an impact. And yeah, looking at it right now, I mean 53 seconds left, you should be able to hit 40 kills. Our allies are taking a lot of damage right now, getting low on health. But as long as they can survive just for a little bit longer, and Thorn as well, because he can resurrect himself and then cast his ultimate, it should be able to get you over the edge and get over those 40 kills needed. We got 46 kills. I think honestly it should be doable for most people, but where there is another version of this team comp. Rather than running Lily May, you can run Faramor if you have Faramor built, and this team was come up with by Fred. It is a really good idea because it's going to buff the Arden so that he has more damage output from the Faramor buff, but also Faramor himself deals a lot of damage. He's really good for Relentless Rumble because after you get one kill, his magic circle is going to expand and be able to be in range of more enemies, and you get more value, more damage off from that than before. And just Faramor, he deals a lot of damage, so this is a good team as well. And he has the AoE damage. But let's see, because once we get to around 35 kills, that's when the enemies start bursting our team pretty hard. The surging spell is really helpful for teams like this because the shielding really protects you. Okay, we're not bursted badly here at all. Faramor is definitely doing something to help. Thorn is taking most of the aggro, and he's taking it just fine. Then Thorn goes down. Oh no, Faramor went down and everything dies now, but 49 kills, okay. So this is another team that you can try. Hopefully these teams will work for you. Now we have another team from Fred, and this is going to be using the twins. If you have the twins built, other than that, is pretty free to play friendly. Most people would have all of these heroes built up with the surging spell, blue twin on the right and pink twin on the left. We're going to try this one. Again, it will be the Iron crowd control strategy with the damage, and Tassi also good AoE damage. And Lily May is a good damage dealer. She also will counter this specific foresight buff that the enemy Carolinas have, because each third one will be able to immediately cast their ultimate, but Lily May is going to interrupt a lot of them. Probably not all of them, but a good majority of them are going to be interrupted by Lily May, and so that's why she's a great hero to be using here, and she's also good for damage in these Relentless Rumbles. Coco is a great hero to use here, and you're going to see the top teams are using Coco, they're using the twins, and that is because twins are going to give you that useful haste buff for your whole team, and also give a stat buff to whichever damage dealer you're using on your comp, and Coco gives the damage reduction and the shielding, which is also really important. Like, that is the only way you can get to these higher kill counts, because otherwise, you guys have seen the Carolinas deal a lot of damage. They're going to burst you 100 to 0, most heroes, but with the surging spell, with the Coco damage reduction, you're going to be able to out-survive the damage from the Carolinas here, but eventually it will just kill you. Like, look, the twins are at like almost 1% health right now. The shielding is keeping them alive. 24 seconds left, we're still somehow up to 59 kills. There the twins go down, and that is bound to happen. And let's see what we can get. I think, you know, we could even hit 65 kills potentially here. Like, the true Carolinas are really low on health. It just comes down to the Tassi. Will she be able to get the damage off in order to clutch this out for our team? No, not quite enough. Okay, but really close to 64, maybe even 65 kills with this comp. And of course, that anyone who has these heroes built, you're going to be able to get your 40 plus kills needed to get all of the rewards. Okay, now we have the two top teams. So one of them is going to be from Salty and Tooth Fairy. I'm going to run this team first because he said that this is consistently doing very well. Blue turn on the right, pink turn on the left, Shemira on the Stellar Bond. And you're going to use the Citrana. And I was interested why the Citrana would be here, Faramor here as well. But Citrana, because normally the reason you would run her is for her debuff, which is going to reduce the vitality of enemies. But that is not really the reason you're running her here, because the enemy Carolinas don't heal. The reason you're running Citrana is she also provides a magical defense damage reduction buff onto your allies, and that is going to help your team survive for longer and get to those higher kill counts. But of course, on top of that, you need to have Coco for damage reduction, the twins for stat boosting, the Shemira. But basically, this is all about protect the Shemira comp, and Shemira is going to go ham. And is maximum buffing Shemira. Shemira is buffed for the Stellar Bond, and she's the only one being buffed for the maximum attack buff value. And she's also being buffed by Faramor. The Coco is going to protect her, and you have Blade Summon Artifact to reduce and defense shred the enemies to further increase Shemira's damage. It is all about Shemira. And Shemira, honestly, has made these Relentless Rumbles so easy. Previously, you would need Talene or something to do like damage like this in these Relentless Rumbles because of Talene's AoE damage. But Shemira is doing even better than Talene ever could for the Relentless Rumble, which is crazy. Like, look at this. 68 kills. And, okay, first run, not bad. Honestly, not bad. We got 69 kills even on our first run of this comp. That is really impressive, and you guys saw the potential there. Definitely this team has it up to 74 kills, and if you get the good RNG, you can get that done. Okay, but finally the team which has hit 76 kills, basically this is like Black and Civil together came up with it. Well, actually Black came up with it but had Smokey and Citrana's position swapped, and then I saw that Civil swapped them to have Smokey left of the Citrana. I want to try this with the Frostfall artifact, and then you have the twins, Pink Twin on the left, Blue Twin on the right with the Shemira. Otherwise the comp is very similar, but basically it is going to be Smokey rather than Faramor. And honestly, that makes more sense because Smokey gives it a 20% attack buff and also haste buff to your allies, whereas Faramor only gives a 10% attack buff and only to the Shemira. So, but either way, the damage is all coming from Shemira in this comp, but the 20% attack buff is double the Faramor attack buff, and also it comes with haste and also some healing. Okay guys, so Smokey has casted 2 of his auras. Now I'm going to toggle off his cogwheel, as you see here. So now we're going to have him on manual mode, and when we get to around 67 kills, I'm going to go for his blue aura, and we're just going to try to nuke it and get to that high kill count, and wish me luck, basically. Yeah, that you're going to need luck in order to do that. I don't know exactly how many kills we should use it at. People said use it around 66 kills. I don't know if we're even going to survive that far. 61 kills, 63 kills. Okay, 65 kills. I'm going to use it now. We have 65 kills. We're using the blue aura. I mean, because my thought process is better early than later. Oh, and it stuns. Oh, because of the stun, right? It's not even only just about the damage. It's also about the stun effect that you're going to get. Okay, so maybe my timing wasn't perfect. We still have 73 kills, and that's probably going to be it. Okay, but yeah, that shows you the potential. Probably wait on it for 67 kills. That's what people were saying. I went for it at 65 kills because I was getting a little bit nervous that maybe my team would just get blown up. But that did pretty well. So that gives you the idea of what you can do. Hopefully you can get a top ranking if you want it for this Relentless Rumble. Otherwise, with these teams, hopefully you're able to get the 40 kills needed to get all of your rewards, which is the important thing at the end of the day. But thank you guys for watching. That is going to be it for this one. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please smash that subscribe button. Also, feel free to join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. Thank you for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now.